Last week, Marvel and PlayStation revealed the gameplay of Marvel's Avengers A-day prologue. And today, I want to discuss the gameplay of each character, but before we start, this gameplay footage was recorded directly from a pre-alpha gameplay build, what means that it is not how the gameplay will look like in the end, because this game will come out in May of 2020, what means they will have more than 8 months to fix some things. And now, let's finally talk about the gameplay of each character. First character is Thor. So from the first seconds of the gameplay, we can see that this game will include quick time events. What is not bad, because I'm not someone who hates quick time events. And just a few words about the graphic and the visuals. In my opinion, the visuals and the graphics looks good. Not amazing or awesome, because I saw video games with better visuals and graphics. From the first hit that Thor makes, we can see the first major problem of the gameplay, and that is that you don't feel any impact of your hits. It is like you're hitting some plastic people and your hammer is also made of plastic, you know? And this is the biggest problem of the gameplay that they need to solve immediately, because if this will be in the end product, it will be a big problem. Perfect example, Kratos from God of War. In the first gameplay that we saw, we already felt how heavy his hits are and how heavy his axe is, but none of this is in the Avengers game right now. And it's not like Thor is the only one who has this problem. No, this problem has every playable character in this game. And I will not return to this problem again, because like I said, everyone has this problem and you will be able to see it without me. Like we can see, you can lift enemies to the air and hit them there, and we have also finishers, which looks very good. You can also throw your hammer into an enemy and fight with your fist, like it was in God of War. We have also a health line above our characters, which looks simple and good. I mean, it didn't annoy me while I watched the gameplay. Thor can also use a super attack that will reload after we used it, like it was in God of War. They also introduced us to new kind of enemies that have shields, but they were very weak like everyone else. And that's everything I can say about Thor Odinson. His gameplay is not bad, I would say even good, but we need no, I mean we need impact, yeah, we need impact. Second character is Iron Man. In the beginning we can see how it will be to fly as Iron Man, and I don't like it. I think it's because we don't really have a lot of space to move around. You're just flying straight forward, sometimes you switch the sides a little bit, but in the end, you're just flying straight forward without having a chance to fly somewhere else. If it is just in this mission, then it's okay, but if it will be in all or most missions, then it's awful. But what about the fight on the ground? So what a surprise, you can shoot lasers and you can also use super attacks. You can also choose multiple targets and shoot at them at one time, like it is in Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. And that's it. Sadly, they didn't show us how he fights with his hands. It looks like we will just need to fight on long distance without going close to the enemies. And personally, I like the gameplay for Thor more. In my opinion, the gameplay of Iron Man is just okay till now. I hope we will be able to come close to the enemies and punch them in the face. And of course, give people more space while fly, because I don't want to fly straight forward the whole time. Next character is Hulk, and his gameplay looks much more interesting than from Iron Man. I mean, you can take people and smash them together, or just kick everyone away, and you actually feel like you're Hulk, who smash everyone away. I mean, I'm sure they will add stronger enemies because it doesn't look like a challenge when you fight. His finishers looks very good, and we will also have a sequence where we just need to run forward and jump while everything around us explodes, which looks good. And Hulk has also super attacks which weren't there in the beginning and just came later. I don't know, maybe it's because you will need to grow Hulk's anger and then he will be able to use his super attacks, I don't know. But one thing I know for sure, his gameplay is better than from Iron Man. Next we have Captain America. So we can throw our shield at enemies or fight in close distance. And one problem that I have is that when you hit someone, then a red glow or light appears and it makes the whole scene not serious anymore. So they need to remove this immediately, because without it, it will be much more better. We also saw enemies with electroshock fists, which we already saw in Batman Arkham games. And Cap also has super attacks. That's everything what I can say about him. Oh, no. He also has finishers that looks also very good. In my opinion, his gameplay is okay, not bad, but also not as good as Hawk's and Thor's are. And yeah, Cap will appear later in this game because we saw his gameplay on Gamescom, so it's not a secret anymore. The last hero we have is Black Widow, and with Black Widow we also saw the first boss fight in the game, and that's against Taskmaster. This boss fight is very good in my opinion. First, you're fighting him in the air while everything around you explodes, then you need to dodge his attacks and at the same time shoot at him with your pistols. Yeah, we will be able to use pistols for Black Widow, and I actually like the sound and physics of the pistols, even if the last time I shoot from a pistol was like, I don't know, 10 years ago, but I still like it. And after this, you're gonna fight him on the ground, and that's where the best part of this boss fight begins. So I have a question, how does a good boss fight looks like? For me, a good boss fight looks like this. You hit him, he hits you, you dodge his attacks, and he dodges your attacks. I mean, he needs to be an enemy like everyone else, but just with his own movesets, skills, and of course he needs to be very strong. Like it was with Deathstroke versus Batman in Batman Arkham Origins, where Deathstroke was a character like you with his own moves, skills and powers. Just a quick example for a bad boss fight. In a bad boss fight you need to do certain things before you can hit your boss. So it's like you do those things, then you hit the boss a few times, and then you repeat those things like maybe 3 times. And then you defeat him or her. So what do we got in the fight of Taskmaster versus Black Widow? Taskmaster has his own moves, skill and powers. He also dodges your attacks and hits whenever he wants, and that means, in my opinion, that it is a good boss fight. What can I say about Black Widow? Not much. She has her own attacks, she can also use pistols, and she can also turn invisible. In the end, I like her gameplay. I mean, what do you expect from just a normal human with pistols? So what do I think about the gameplay so far? I think the gameplay is almost good so far. They need to fix 3 things. First, add more impact so we will feel the impact of our hits. Second, remove those ridiculous lights that appear when you hit someone. And third, give people more space while flying as Iron Man. If those things will be fixed, I'm gonna say that the gameplay is good. But what do you think about the gameplay? Do you like it? Write in the comments. For everyone who forgot when the game will be released, the game will be released on 15th May of 2020. And yeah, that's it. Seriously, I can't wait for this game. I mean, it's the first Avengers game. I mean, I think everyone is excited for this game. If you like this video, why not to subscribe to my channel and support me? Why not to like this video? And I wish you a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!